Hello everybody, James and Eddie532 here. So, today, we're looking at 16. Ooh, fancy. No, actually. So, I don't really have a headcanon for 16 at the moment. I just really wanted to make him. Because I made a 16 before. You guys may or may not have seen it, I don't remember. But, I didn't like it, so I redid it. Yeah. Now, I used a Bill and Ben. I'll start with that. I used a Bill and Ben, and I basically just went over the cab. I cut off the bunker, and I went over the cab with just soft cardboard to make the cab part and the bunker part. Yeah. I said I hated doing wall stripes. I did, but the yellow took no... It didn't take very long to apply on 16 here. At least in the back, and the front was already yellow, so I just lived with it. Yeah. I painted him in... Oh, here we go. Folk Art True Burgundy. Yeah, I painted him in that kind of dark red. And I like that for 16. 16 feels like the kind of character who would get this really dark red. Maybe he started out as like this really bright red, but then he's just gotten so weathered and dirty that it's just dark red now. Yeah. His cab is just marker. The door. And the window, at least. I cut out these little bits to make it look like he still had footplate going back here. Yeah. His wheels, painted black, of course. His tank is different, however. I cut off the little coal piece on his bunker here and extended this past it, so it could glue to the cab good. And it did. I painted him in the burgundy after that. Oh, actually, I'm in the dome, which is actually just a piece of cardboard wrapped in softer cardboard. The softer cardboard is cut out to the shape of the curve here. Yeah, this is just a filler cap, which is just soft cardboard in a circle. The austerities, they have their whistle and safety valve, like, in the tank. Like, there's like a hole for it, and then it comes out of the hole. So to sort of represent that, I just kind of did a dot of gold. Yeah. And I painted him in red, of course. And you may notice that this and this aren't the same shade of color. Because this is brown. I wanted to make him a little different, so I went brown on top instead of red. Also to just sort of make him look dirtier. Because I really wanted 16 to look weathered. Like, he's been in a steelworks, guys. Come on. Cinders and ashes. Everywhere. So, after I did that, I lined him with the gold. With just the square around here, and then the 16 in gold. On both sides, of course. And then I went about weathering him with black. I started with black dry brushing. Just to sort of make it look like cinders, or ashes, or whatever. Ashes, right. And then I went over him with gray. Because I didn't think the black looked good enough. So I went over him with gray, and that's what was really needed to make him look like he's been in a steelworks. Just specifically over his tanks and on his number. I did a lot of black in the back, but then I did gray all along the top here. Even over his cab roof. Yeah. 16. Oh, you may be wondering, what's his face? His face is a wooden railway, 2003 style Thomas face. It's just sort of drawn over to make it look like I tried my best to draw the 16, like, angry, don't really care kind of face. Yeah, I forgot to say, I lined it in gold in the front here. Then painted black over it. Or under it, rather. Yeah. 16 did not take long to build or paint at all. But that's kind of okay. I don't really have a headcanon for 16, but he's just so cool. I had to make him, right? Here's a couple. That's all. He has back cab windows. That's like the one spot it looks like I forgot to weather. Because, like, this is so clean compared to this. Front cab windows, too, of course. That part I weathered. I'm trying to figure out or find some sort of brush-on matte like sealant that I can put over 16 and a few other engines called Mod Podge. Makes everything look shiny, but some engines like 16 I don't quite want to look shiny. I want him to look dirty and grimy and gruff. So matte would really help. But I've yet to find anything, and I don't want to use spray because then I can't make anything matte in the winter. In the winter I have to make like shiny stuff. But for now, I'm just gonna leave it how it is. If it gets damaged, I'll try and touch it up. So, I guess that is 16. Yeah. I suppose I'll see you guys in the next video then. I'm sorry some of these have been really short, but you understand, right? Some of these customs just don't need 10 minutes. Some of them only need 5 minutes, but that's something for another day. Anyway, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.